Hello, and welcome to xCellento. Did you know what happens if an astronaut gets sick while in space? And exactly where an astronaut goes if he gets lost in space? In today's video, you'll get to know the answers to some of the biggest questions about space and astronauts. So without any delay, let's begin. Space fact number 1. You all know that astronauts go into space, but did you guys ever think about where they live up there? I bet you did. So as you were seeing this huge structure flying in the air, this is known as the International Space Station. Astronauts are sent to space to live on this space station. This space station is totally controlled by NASA, but you'll be shocked to know that different parts of this space station are built and designed by different scientists in different parts of the world. In Russia, America, Japan, Canada, and even Europe, scientists are developing the parts in this space station can be used by the astronauts of these countries. The size of this space station is 357 feet long, and you'll be stunned after knowing that this space station travels at a speed of 28,000 kilometers per hour around the globe. It completes the Earth's orbit in 90 minutes only. Isn't that amazing? Space fact number 2. Surely the view of the Earth from up there is really priceless. If we talk about living in a space station, so that's a whole other level of experience and unmatchable to the Earth. First of all, only 6 astronauts can live on a space station. They have to look after every minor detail there in order to avoid any kind of mishap. Even the astronauts living there work out for about 2 hours every day in order to keep their muscles in motion and not get paralyzed. The space station has a bicycle, a treadmill, and a weightlifting machine, so they can work out on them. The interesting part is that in zero gravity, they do not have to use full force to work out. The body becomes weightless and starts to float there, but they still need to keep up with the workout so they won't get sick. Space fact number 3. Normally, when we get sick, we rush to the doctor. But do you guys know what happens to the astronauts who get sick in space with no doctors around? Yeah, they have a high chance of getting ill with bacterial infections and urinary infections. So for safety reasons, they are given basic medical training so they can deal with their issues. Apart from this, they carry different antibiotics with them. If they get sick and don't get well, there are doctors at NASA on Earth who guide them and give them tips so they get better soon. Space fact number 4. We all know that astronauts visit space and all, but do you guys know that tourists can also visit space? Yes, you heard me right. And the first tourist to visit space was Dennis Totto. In 2001, he went to space with astronauts. He was a businessman, and he was fond of visiting space. This man paid $20 million to NASA for this trip. Yes, that's the whole lot of the amount he paid. Well, he got basic astronaut training from NASA and was later sent to space. Amazingly, he spent 8 days over there and then came back. According to him, space was dark, and on the space station, almost everything seemed to float. After Dennis, there are many lucky billionaires who got a chance to visit space. Despite the money, this experience is priceless. Everybody has a dream of going to space and getting the experience of seeing the world from there. Guys, do you know how many people have gotten the chance to visit space until now? You'll be amazed to know that among the 7 billion people in this world, only 244 got the chance to visit space. And according to NASA, they have launched a total of 403 successful space flights, and there are a minimum of 2 people on each flight. All these people are quite an investment for sure. Space fact number 5. Thousands of people travel daily through different means of transport in this world, and time intervals are also different for every mode of transport. But do you know how far space is and how much time is required to reach space from Earth? Well, according to NASA, they started a mission known as the Apollo mission, where they went to the moon for the first time. They traveled about 380,000 kilometers, and it took 3 days to reach the moon. But as of today's technology, an astronaut reaches space in about 6 hours. The distance between space and Earth is more than 400 kilometers, and for a spacecraft, this travel is very difficult because it launches vertically upwards. Space fact number 6. From space, the view of Earth is pretty amazing, and every astronaut can see this whole world from different angles. But did you know that we can look at the space stations from the Earth from the same angle as they see the Earth from up there? This may sound impossible, but you'll be amazed to hear that there are thousands of places on Earth from where you can look at space stations. NASA has developed a website from where you can learn about these locations, and you can go there and see the space stations online. So if you want to see the breathtaking view, go to www.spathestation.nasa.gov and get the pinpoints of these locations and get to see space stations online. Space fact number 7. If we talk about clothes on Earth, we change our outfits on a daily basis and wash them easily. But did you know how astronauts on space stations wash their clothes? Well, on space stations, there is a limited supply of water. That's why they can't wash or even afford to get their clothes wet. So they have a special routine for changing their clothes. Every astronaut can only change their shirt once a week, and they can change their pants once a month. Astronaut work seems pretty cool, but it isn't that cool in reality. Space fact number 8. Like every machine in the world, space stations also require maintenance. So astronauts go out into space floating and try to repair the space station as much as they can. When repairs are needed, astronauts wear spacesuits and are attached to the space station via a metal wire before being sent into open space for repair. This sounds pretty cool, but this action is very dangerous, and one step wrong can get you in trouble. And what if the wire gets cut from which they are attached to the station? They will start floating in open space, and the worst part is that there is no technology on the station to help them in this situation. Rescue is impossible, and the spacesuit will supply oxygen to them for 7 hours. But after that, they will die due to a lack of oxygen. Well, that's it. We hope you enjoy the video. If so, hit the like button and share it with your loved ones. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing videos. You can also watch our other videos suggested just for you. See you in the next video.